I'm CraftyLori and I'm here to give you creative inspiration. This video is sponsored by Tupelodesignsllc, where U.S. shipping is always free with no minimum purchase and international shipping is discounted. They are also home of the daily deals, so be sure to check that out and sign up for their reward program. I'll be showing you how to make these cute clay tiles, and this is polymer clay, and I use a rubber stamp and Nuvo embellishment mousse. I'm starting out with some Sculpey clay, and I have it already conditioned, and I have parchment paper wrapped onto a ceramic tile, and I have rolled this clay out until it's about 1/4 inch thick, a little under 1/4 inch. And I did that with my rolling pin. I just made sure that it was a nice even thickness. And once I get that rolled out the way I want it, I'm going to stamp right on that clay. And I'm using this Prima stamp, and it's Stella. It's from the Prima Princesses line, and it's a rubber stamp. So I chose this stamp because she has lots of flowers in her hair and a bird, and that's basically what I want on this clay. I don't want, the face image. I want the flowers and the bird. So I'm just going to lay that on top of my clay in various areas, and I'm going to push pretty hard. Not crazy hard, but hard enough to leave a good impression. And I'll do this all over the clay. And once I get that image stamped where I want it, or pieces of the image, I'm going to use these cutters. And this is a square cutter, and I'm going to put that around the bird, and I'm going to press, hard enough. And then I also have rectangular cutters that I'll be using. And I'm just getting bits and pieces of the images that I want, from the clay. And there's a smaller rectangular piece, but I'll do that all over the clay with different size squares and different size rectangles. And I'm doing this while it's still on the parchment paper and on the ceramic tile. When I'm done cutting the squares and the rectangles, I'm just going to carefully pull up that extra polymer clay, and this way I'm not stretching out my shapes by moving them onto a ceramic tile because they're already on the ceramic tile. And here you can see the cute images that I got onto this clay. Look at that bird, that's so cute. Now I want to paint these tiles. And now I'm going to take some Nuvo embellishment mousse, and it adds like a metallic pearlescent shine. And that's Peony pink. And I'm just going to rub it on the tile. I'm not going to push hard. I'm just rubbing it on the tile, and I'll do this with all the tiles, and I'll use various colors. And I'll have the colors listed down below. But some of the colors are mother of pearl, powder blue, Pacific teal, and peony pink are the colors, yeah. But I'll have them listed down below. And see how now the detail of the stamp comes out. You can really see the stamp detail. But I'll do that with all of the tiles. And for a couple of these tiles, I'm going to create holes because I want to use them on a necklace and then a keychain. And I'm just going to use a pencil to create the holes, and I just put the pencil tip in there and move it around a little bit to create a nice sized hole, but not too big and not too far up either. And then I can use these as a keychain or as jewelry. And there's some more Nuvo embellishment mousse, and I'm going to do this rectangle tile in the mother of pearl. And again, I just wipe it on very carefully, and that's how I'm going to do the rest of the tiles. And here they are all painted, and that's got a nice metallic pearly type coloring to them. And now I'm going to bake these, and I have a dedicated toaster oven that I use to bake these in. And I bake these per the manufacturer's directions, and it was $275, and I bake them for about 15 minutes. And I'll insert a picture of my toaster oven here. And I got this toaster oven at Goodwill for like $4. And I let them cool down in the oven a little bit. I just turned the oven off and let them sit in there for a little bit, but they're finished. I'm just making sure it's not too hot. And I'll peel these off of the parchment paper, and they turned out super cute. And these are finished now, and I'm just going to show you close up how they look. And look how that bird showed up on there. How cute is that? So nice. And then I'll show you the other ones also. And if there's any rough spots, you know, any like fuzzy clay or whatever you want to call it, I just take a nail file and I file it off. But these are pretty clean, so I don't have to go crazy filing these. But that's just to get any weird little pieces of clay off. And I'm also going to show you how I make a necklace out of this one. I attach a larger blue jump ring, and then I close, you know, the jump ring. And then I take a smaller jump ring and I put it in the blue jump ring. And then I have a cord. It's actually a necklace cord, and I'm going to put that in the middle of the jump ring, and then I'm going to close that smaller jump ring. And then I just use some jewelry pliers and I just close that jump ring, and my necklace is complete. And it was super easy and it looks really cute. I'm going to give this one to my daughter. I'm sure she'll love it. But there is the necklace. And doesn't that look like something you'd buy at a boutique? I think it turned out super cute. The detail really does show up really well when you use these rubber stamps, but you can use any rubber stamps. I have tried with the clear stamps and it doesn't work as well, so I think rubber stamps work best for this technique. It looks so cute. And here's just a quick recap of the tiles with the stamped images in them. That one turned out cute. And then the blue one I really like too. I didn't put a hole in that one. You can always add the holes later if you want to. And this is the bird. That's the one I used with the pink Flambe Nuvo mousse, and that turned out really cute. But you can really use these tiles on anything. You can glue them to a box, you can put them on a card, you can use them as little charms. And I will link everything I used down below. The possibilities are endless what you could use these tiles for. And they don't weigh very much either, so they're perfect for going through the mail if you want to put them on cards. But I'm just kind of showing like a mosaic type tile type thing you could do with them. And like I said, I will list everything I use down below. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. And thanks for watching. Bye.